Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut. And of course, as you know, the Mets supposedly picked up Justin Verlander today on a 2-year deal. It's not been made official yet, but it's probably going to happen. And that was, of course, put out there last night by Carlos Baerga, El Cabeza, just his old nickname because he had a big head. Anyway, so the Mets are rumored for a lot of things. And here's a rumor that I heard tonight. This is about James McCann. I'm going to have a lot of videos next few hours, so I want to stay here. One of the rumors is about James McCann that if the Cardinals can't pick up a catcher, either it be Sean Murphy or one of the catchers in Toronto, because Toronto has a lot of catching depth, that there's a possibility that the Cardinals would be very interested in James McCann. Now, I did a video on a possible trade that I came up with myself, where the Cardinals would want a catcher. Now you're going to say, why would the Cardinals want James McCann? He's terrible. That is true. What we've seen of James McCann the last 2 years has not been good with the Mets. But catchers always seem to land on their feet, more than most position players. He does have a very good reputation as a good catcher. I have a different opinion of him than most people. I don't think he's that good of a catcher myself, but he does have a good reputation around baseball. Be that as it may, that is a place he could land. There are teams that need catching help. The Cubs need catching help. I think the Angels need catching help. Obviously, the Cardinals do because Yadier Molina has retired. So there are teams that need catching help. And he's somebody that has been a catcher. He was a good catcher when the Mets signed him. And he was a good player when they signed him. Some team would want to take him and say, well, wait a minute, we could fix this guy. You know, he's been a good player, especially with the White Sox in particular when he was there. Now, the White Sox are also a team that could use a catcher. Keep that in mind. How about this for a trade? Yasmani Grandal for James McCann. Straight up trade. The Mets have had interest in Grandal in the past. He had a bad year. They essentially have the same kind of contract. And you make a deal there. There are ways. Now, I would mention this about James McCann. The Mets would have to take money back. They'd have to eat some of that money, obviously, because it's not a very good, not a very productive contract. It's not too crazy. Maybe they'd have to take, eat about $5 million over the length of the contract. But we'll see. But we'll keep an eye on that. I'll have other videos up in a little bit. I'll have videos on the Met pitching, videos on Andrew Benintendi. So you want to stay here on this channel and watch and like it. And there'll be plenty of stuff tomorrow. I'll be on a live stream tomorrow. Couldn't do it tonight for whatever reason. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.